Hello, my name is Mary, and this is Pilates Matwork with the ring. We're going to go through a quicker paced series of exercises here with the ring. For the most part, there might be a few things without. If you don't have a ring, no worries. Everything we can do today, you can do without a ring. So don't feel like you can't do the workout if you don't have a ring. The ring just makes it a little bit more challenging. So we will start standing today, and you can just have your ring to the side. Now, knowing that I'm going to squat in a moment and pick it up, I'm just going to move it forward here, just so I have a little bit more space. And just go right into a march. And we're just kind of warming up a little bit here. And then just find your posture. Hopefully, feet and legs are even to each other, zipping up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Good, and you can move forward and back, just feeling that weight distribute in the feet and maybe side to side. Good. Now, just to give you a side view here, what I'm looking for is hips, knees, and toes are tracking in that alignment straight forward. And when I stand up here nice and tall, I'm not jutting the booty out here in an extreme anterior tilt. So I want that to be a little bit more neutral. So ears, shoulders, hips, and ankles can be a little bit more in that alignment. Good. Now from here, zipping up, just take a big inhale, reach, 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 reach. I'm gonna take my left hand to my right wrist. I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna side bend here over to my left. I'm breathing and expanding through that rib cage on the right side. I'm pressing a little bit more into that right leg. And then I'm going to use those obliques, those side abs to come up. Switching hands and wrists, reach, and taking that over other side. Breathe and expand. Pressing a little bit more into the left leg. And coming back up. Good, just like a little squat here. And inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. From here, come all the way up and come down. And I'm just going to rotate here. I'm letting my hips come with me. I'm letting my arms just do what they do. Knees will bend as needed. Good. And when we're ready, let's take this into a body weight. So I'm going to round as I squat a little bit, press away and open. So from a side view, I'm rounding and I'm opening and round and open and round and open. And my belly button is still in here. I'm still drawing up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Good, and coming down. Good. Take your feet a little bit wider than body width apart. Squat down, pick up that ring and coming back up. Good. We're going to use the ring to go into a vitality wheel here. I'm just going to come back a little bit so I have more room, maybe even a little bit more. I'm going to take my arms up overhead. I'm going to rotate to the left. I'm going to reach with that ring, bending the knees, coming down, moving through center. I'm pulling on the outside of that ring, and we'll take that in the opposite direction. So little stretchy, little loosening movement here. Good. And then we'll go back through, taking that back to the side that we started. Good. And coming back down. Hold your ring for a moment. We're going to come into squats to warm up for some squats with rings. So hips, knees, and toes are going to track hip width apart here. Watch your toes. Make sure they're even. One is not forward of the other. And I'm just going to hold. I'm not going to press or anything. I'm just going to squat. Good. Drive through the heels. Drive through those glutes. Exhale on the up. Inhale on the down. Squeeze those gluteal folds as you come back up. Good. Let's take that out wider. And when you're ready, good. And we'll go again. Let's make this a little pretty. A little bit of coordination. Reach forward and in. Forward with the ring and in. Forward, in, forward, in. Arms up. Side bend. squat, side bend, squat, side bend, squat, side bend, squat. Good, we'll bring that down. Going into some standing leg work with the ring. We're gonna start in parallel first, and I'm gonna take this ring right between the ankles. Now, I have discovered that this is a lot better if you've got your ring on skin and not pants. So every time I try to do this with my ring on pants, the ring slides all over the place. So skin on ring tends to be a little bit more stable and secure. So I'm just gonna bring this in. Now you see how I'm kind of pressing this ring in already here. Good. And then from here, I'm just gonna squat and press. Squat and press. Squat and press. Notice how you press into the ring, you know, whether you're trying to or not, a little bit more when you come up out of the squat. Good. Good. Now, let's lift those heels. Lift and lower. A little harder. Lift and lower. It's a balance challenge. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good job. From here, we're going to take this out, external rotation. Good. Again, we're going to find this in a nice squat. Squat. Notice how the ring presses together when you come back up. And squat and press. And squat and press. And squat and press. And squat and press. Great job. Squat. Grab your ring, shake something out if you need to. Now we're going to bring this ring up a little bit higher, right below the knees. Now this one, the pants for me doesn't really matter, but you don't want it on your knee joints here. So that's very important. You want it right below the knee joint. Your knees won't like you if you try to put it right on the knees. So from here again, let's start externally rotating. Good. I'm lengthening my legs as I'm here. Good. And I'm going to squat and press as you come up. And squat and press. Notice how it feels a little bit different when the ring is a little higher versus a little bit lower. Woo. I'm feeling it now. I hope you are too. I'm starting to feel a little heat here. One more. Good. Now, can we take that into heel lifts? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I feel this right around the gluteal folds. Lift and lower. Whew. And let's do one more. Good job. From here, squat. Remove that ring. Shake something out. You can put this down and a little bit out of the way. We're going to make our way to the floor through a Pilates roll down push-up sequence. So come to the end of your mat. Remember, this is easier if you're parallel hip width apart. It's harder if you're zipped up together. It's hardest if you're in a Pilates V stance. So find what you need. Zipping up, big inhale and reach. Arms will stay by the ears. And round. C curve scoop. Look at where you're going. From here, inhale. Exhale, round. Use those legs, use those feet, and let's come open into a nice little back bend and reach. And we'll roll that down. Once you come down there, whoop, not too fast, walk that out into your plank, knees lifted or grounded, elbows straight back, halfway down. Push up one, push up two. Good. Bend the knees or hinge the hips as you walk it back. Stop the hips over the ankles. Round, round, round. Coming all the way up and we'll open. Last one, we'll stay down this time. Inhale, exhale, rolling that down. Walking it forward. Good. Find your plank. And here we go. Halfway down. 1, 2. Drop those knees, maybe a little child's pose or half child's pose here. Stay here longer if you need to, otherwise coming forward, spreading the fingers nice and wide, Knees under the shoulders, cat-cows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Flat spine, side bends, low rib cage, squeezes to the top of the pelvis. To the left and right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Taking that back. Great work. Come onto your back. We're going to come to some pelvic curling and clocks. Have that ring close by within your reach. So as you come down here, if you've got, pants, shirt or whatever, kind of get that out of the way. But with the knees bent, just kind of wiggle side to side here. It's just nice sometimes to do a little windshield wiper. It's also nice to do windshield wiper before you roll out of bed. Good. All right. So from here, good. I've got hips, knees, and toes tracking in that alignment in parallel. My spine is in neutral. I'm going to zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel. I'm going to rock that pubic bone back. So that's my posterior tilt. I'm closing any space that may be under there. Good. Moving through neutral. I'm going to rock that pelvis forward. Now I'm in an anterior tilt, that arch of the spine. And take it back to the breath and forward. I like to exhale on posterior, inhale or anterior, but you don't necessarily have to do it that way. Remember, the most important thing at the end of the day is that you breathe and don't hold your breath. All right, let's take this into clocks. I'm going to rock it back now. Remember, belly button is 12 o'clock, pubic bone 6, left hand is 3, right hand is 9. This is small, tight, and connected to the 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, pause. Take it to 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. One more. 9, 6, 3, 12. Rock back and forth. Knees can come into the chest here real quick if you need to do that. We're going to take this into bridging. I am going to take my ring and place my legs on the inside. So I've got my ring, again, maybe right in the middle of the shins here. And I'm going to take my feet down to the floor. And with the hips, I'm pressing into the ring. So my legs are inside, so I'm pressing out because I've got a little bit more outer engagement. Rolling shoulders back, pressing arms into that mat. Inhale, exhale, little press into the ring as you lift. And lower. Lift 2 and lower. Lift 3 and lower. Lift 4, hover. Good. Now, while we're here, little presses into that ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower that down. Knees into the chest. Grab that ring. Legs on the outside now. Same spot. Legs are just on the outside now. Feet are down. Good. Rolling shoulders back. Little pressure into that ring as you lift 1. And lower. Press lift 2. And lower. Press lift 3 and lower. Press lift 4, hold it there. Pressing into that ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that down, knees into the chest. Grab that ring, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, grabbing your ring. Let's go into some chest lifts. Let's take the knees into tabletop here. So we're going to, I'm kind of holding onto the outside, kind of like this. So when I come up in chest lift, I can reach over those legs. So from here, when we're ready, arms up, zipping up, inhale, exhale, nod the chin, reach, 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 little pressure, and come down. Inhale, exhale, lift and reach 2, and down. Inhale, exhale, lift and reach 3, and come down. Inhale, exhale, lift and reach 4 and come down. Take that down, little wiggle, wiggle. We're going to take this into hundreds now. You have options based on where you want to work today. Do you want to work the outside? If that's where you want to work, legs are going to come on the inside of your ring, tabletop, or your diagonal line. Do you want to work the inner thigh? If that's the case, legs on the outside of the ring, either tabletop or diagonal line. Choose where you want to go here. I'm going to work my inner thigh, so I'm going to be right here. Arms up, zipping up. Inhale, exhale, C, curving it up. Take it where you're going to take it. Start pumping those arms long and strong. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look at thighs. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. And we'll take that down. Release the ring. Take the knees from side to side, head and neck side to side. Woo. All right. From here, when we're ready, we're going to put this ring to the side for a moment. We're going to do a couple sequences from the series of 5 series. We're going to start with single leg stretch. Knees will start in tabletop. Arms come up. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to start with the right knee in today. So, left knee, right hand, left knee, left hand, left ankle, right leg long. When I start something different, I get all messed up in my head. That's all right, though. It's good for the brain. And we'll switch. And 2, 3, hips stay even. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Take that down. Legs up. Single straight leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to come. Left leg long. Hands behind that right leg. Here we go. Pull, switch. Pull, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great work. Take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's go into a supine twist here. So I'm going to move this ring to the side. Arms to the side, knees in tabletop. Let those knees come over to the left, maybe looking to the right. Breathe and expand. And if you keep both shoulders on the ground here, notice how you even get a little bit of a stretch on that opposite side in the shoulder and the chest a little bit. Good, now one leg at a time, we're using those abs, bringing them back to center. Oh, move this over here. Good. And from center, take those knees over to the right, maybe looking to the left. Breathe and expand. Notice that stretch right through here. One leg at a time, we're using those abs to come back center. Grab your ring. We're going to put the left ball of the foot into that ring. And we're going to come into a stretch. I'm going to keep my right knee bent here. But if you're okay in the back and don't have any issues, you can totally let that leg come long. So completely fine. But from here, good. I'm just going to bring this in. I want a micro bend in the knee, so I don't want it locked. Most of you are probably going to have an overhand grip here when you pull in. Those of you that have a little bit more range of motion, maybe taking the forearms in here. Maybe pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Breathe. Nice little stretch break. The second half of the class is hardest. Good, we'll release. You can keep the same forearm as leg in here if you've got that as you go out to the side. You can come back to the hand here. So again, choose your range of motion. Both hips stay grounded though. Both shoulders stay grounded. And then we'll come up. From here, I'm going to switch hands. So I am going to take my right leg long here. My right hand's going to come to that ring. And I'm just going to kind of wiggle around here, finding my sweet spot as I arc that leg over, maybe putting the flexion in that foot, just taking the toes towards the face. And we'll come back in. Remove that ring. Let that left leg come up to the ceiling. You can put a little bend back into that right knee if you need to. We're going to go into circles, and we're going to take 6 in each side. So if you're a little bit newer or have trouble keeping both hips on the ground, take a smaller circle. Those of you that have that good core control and can keep the hips there without any trouble, take a bigger circle, a little bit more challenging. So here we go. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we'll reverse that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, just bring that in. We're going to take that whole series to the other side. So now your right foot, ball of foot's going to come into that ring. Okay. Find where you need to find it, being here with the hands or taking the forearms in here, maybe pressing heel towards the ceiling. Breathe and expand. Breathe through it. This is my tighter side today. Usually it's the other side. And then when we're ready, you can leave that right forearm in there or come down to the hand. Good. And we're going to take that out to the right. Both hips stay grounded. Wiggle around, find your sweet spot. And when you're ready, good. I'm going to lengthen my left leg. I'm going to come back up. Left hand is going to grab that ring. We're going to arc over. Wiggle around here to find your sweet spot. Not everybody is just directly across. Some people are closer towards the other foot. Some people are closer towards the head. And that might even be different side to side, day to day. All normal. And we'll take that back up. We'll release from the ring. Good. And we'll take that into the circles. So remember, smaller if you need more control, larger if you've got it. When you're ready, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Great work. Bring those knees in here. We'll wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. From here, roll over to your side. It doesn't matter what side. And press yourself up to a seat. Grab that ring. We're going to practice roll-ups and roll-downs here. And and again, these aren't, my prettiest and my best exercise. So if you need to modify here for any reason with bent knees or long legs, you can come down, just to your point of control and come back up. Those of you that have it, feel free to go all the way down. We're going to hold on to the ring though. What I don't want you to get in the habit of doing, and this isn't so much an issue on the roll down as it is with the roll up, is you don't want to whip up here like this. Okay, so even I did that. Why could I do that with ease? Because I didn't use my core at all. I used momentum. Okay, so use your core, don't use momentum. Yes, it's hard, but we practice and we practice and we practice, and eventually we get there. So I'm going to modify, but you take the full if you need it. My back's a little cranky today. I moved furniture that I shouldn't have moved. Good. So from here, I'm just going to take this up here. Little pressure you can have in that ring. Good. I'm going to roll that down. I'm going to roll to my point of control. Again, you go all the way down if that's where you are, and rolling that back up. There's one. Inhale, exhale, take that roll down for two. Inhale, exhale, take that up. Inhale, exhale, roll that down for three. Inhale, exhale, roll that back up. Inhale, exhale, last one, roll that down for four. Inhale, exhale, rolling that back up. Roll all the way forward. And if you can't touch your toes, put your feet in your ring here and kind of work your way up. You can also tug on the ring if you can't work your way up. Good. When you're ready, we are going to roll like a ball with this ring. So again, how do you want to do it? It's harder, I think, if your legs are on the outside, but it's completely doable. I think it's a little bit easier if you take your legs on the inside. Some people might disagree with that, but find what you want, find what, works for you. Make sure you've got some space here. And again, this works better if you've got skin to the ring, not your pants. Okay. So from here, I'm going to come in. I'm going to roll like my ball, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Could you come up and balance? Balance, balance, balance. Little boat, go right into your boat. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Belly button is in. Spine is long. You can shake and quake. That's okay. Woo! And we'll take that down. Good. From here, we're going to stay seated. And we're going to do a seated arm series here. So sit how it feels good to you to sit. We're going to take this ring into the chest, elbows out, and be mindful here. There's not a need to do this, wristy wrap around that I see a lot. Your fingers don't even need to come around here most of the time. Try to just have the meaty part of the hand on your ring. Good. So from here, inhale, exhale, lift through the pelvic floor as you press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that forward. So notice here, I've got a slight bend in the elbows. I don't want to walk them out. My shoulders are relaxed. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up halo, elbows are bent. And then from here, we'll press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. From here, we're going to get the little bicep thing here. So remember, you want to practice this in a nice vertical line. We never want to practice pushing in here. You've got big arteries and veins going through your neck. We don't want to press on those. So make sure that you're nice and vertical. And we've got 8, 7, pat the head, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. Good. Remember you're vertical. And when you're ready, pat the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to use this during the stretch. Take the hands on the inside. Good. Round. So it'll look like this from a side view. Rounding here as you press in. That should feel really good. And when you're ready, we're going to take this with us and let's do this through a roll down. We're going to roll all the way down and prepare for our side series. So I'm just going to reach and roll that down. Good. I'm going to roll over onto my right side because that's the side that's going to face the camera for right now. Good. So I'm going to start my bottom leg. It's going to come on the inside. Again, I want to come just up from the ankle. My top leg is going to be on top, right up above the ankle. I don't want to press in here just yet. Options. It is harder if you are up on the elbow, lifting up here. Some people like to be up here. I'm going to be down here, okay? So from here, shoulders and hips in alignment. Make sure you're rolled on the hips, on the hip bone, not back here on the glutes. You want to be on the hip bone. Good. Feet are going to face the side. Belly button is in. And we're going to press in. 8, 7. Resist in both directions, not too fast. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, take that foot on the inside, press into that ring. Good. And we're going to press up into the ring for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that foot back out. We're going to heel toe, heel to the front, toe to the back. Use your ring as your guide. So hips, knees, and toes turn towards the ceiling here. Maybe you tap, maybe you don't. And then they turn towards the back. External, internal. Control it with the hips. Don't let them, swing around. Move that femur around in there. And then one more. And coming back. Good. If you need to bend, cut something out, go ahead and do that. We are going to come into bananas. There are a couple ways you can do bananas, and I'm going to let you choose. So you can have the feet on the inside, or you can have them on the outside. My outer thighs are killing me, so I'm just going to go back to my inner thighs here. Good. Woo. What was I thinking? All right. From here, when you're ready, this top arm can come here. Good. We're going to lift. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. You can release the ring, grab that top ankle, let the knee come down a little bit, and then press that foot behind you, getting that nice quad stretch here. And that feels so good. While we're here, let's get a single arm push-up in. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to bend my knees. Now remember, the lower this way you take your arm, the easier you make it. The more you come up here, the harder you make it. And I'm just going to kind of hold here. So from here, when you're ready, we're going to go for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Come onto your belly. Have that ring close. We're going to use it in a moment, but we're going to come into swan right now. So I'm going to take my legs about hip width apart. Hands are going to come a little bit forward into the side of the shoulders. Good. Belly button is in. I'm zipping up. Inhale. Exhale. Swan 1. And come down. Careful not to crunch the back. Swan 2. Swan 3. and swan 4. Good. Grab that ring. We're going to go into a lat press. So I want my hands on top of here. I'm not pressing into that ring yet. So you have to come up into the extension to ready yourself. Arms are long. Zipping up, big inhale. Exhale from the shoulders, arms stay long. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. From here, we're going to go back into the side series. So I'm just going to come up and come over this way just so that my back is not to you. Good. So do your arms how you need to do the arms. We've got the ring. Bottom leg's going to come in right up above the ankle. Top leg's going to be on top, right up above the ankle. Toes, knees, and hips are pointing to the side. Good. Shoulders and hips are in alignment and you're on the hip bone. Belly button is in. Here we go. Press down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bend that knee. We'll take it in. Good. Here we go. Pressing onto the outer side now. Pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take that leg back out. Here we go. Heel, toe, external, internal, heel, toe. Inhale, exhale, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more, heel, in, toe. Good. Now, try to do the banana a little bit differently than you did it before. So if you did legs on the outside before, maybe take them on the inside this time. I already forgot what I did, so hopefully this is the opposite. So from here, when you're ready, good. We are going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We'll release this ring for right now, but have it close. Good. Bend that knee, grab that ankle, take that foot back. Nice quad stretch. Oh, feels so good. And when you're ready, good. We'll bend those knees. We're going to go into the single arm push-up. So my bottom arm is going to come around. This hand's going to come up here. Remember, harder up here, easier down here. Be where you need to be. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. We're going to come back onto our bellies. I'm going to just pull my pants up a little bit here. Okay. So this one is called hip extension. And this one is going to be, it's trickier to get into, but you want to take your ring and you want to put it right at the gluteal fold. Now, this leg here that I'm bouncing this on is my right leg. Okay. So I'm going to have to kind of press it a little bit here. Like I said, the hardest part is getting into it. Maybe coming here. Good. So I've got my heel. I've got a little point in that foot. I'm going to come down. Good. I'm going to press 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and pause. And release. Good. We'll do this on the other side. Now, admittedly, this is a little bit easier if you have a smaller ring versus a standard one that you see all the time. So just as an FYI. So from here, once you're ready, good, let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and release. All right, so last super hard one here. We're going to double leg kick with this ring. So again, getting into it is the hard part. So I'm going to take this ring between my ankles here, and I'm going to come to that external rotation. So just like when you're doing it without any props. So knees maybe as wide as the width of your mat. Hips, knees, and toes are going to turn out a little bit here. I'm going to take my hands right on the low back. Now you can clasp them if you can do that. I can't, so I'm just going to rest mine here. Good. Taking my face to my right side. Now from here, what we're going to do is into the ring. We're going to press 1, 2, 3, reach. Try to lift the knees off the floor, and we'll bend. Head goes other side. Press, 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 reach and lift, and come down. Press, 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 reach and lift, and come down. Last one, last side. Press, 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 reach and lift, and we'll take that down. Good. Release that ring. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle here. Press back, child's pose. And when you're ready, we'll come back onto our backs. We're going to finish up that series of 5. So from here, and making sure you don't have anything in the way, double leg stretch. Let's move from the feet to the legs. So I'm going to take my ring on the inside here. Good. I'm going to start here at an exhale. Lifting up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Taking that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Double straight leg stretch. I'm going to take my legs on the inside of my ring this time. You can certainly be on the outside. You can be in a C curve, upper body lowered. Choose what you need. Some people like to sit on their hands. But from here, good. Find where you're going to start. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bend the knees in. Remove your ring. Prepare for crisscross. Hands behind the head. Knees in tabletop. Lead with the shoulder, not the elbow. Here we go. Inhale, exhale to the right and left. And 2. Hips stay even and grounded. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo. Taking that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's roll like a ball to come back up. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Let's stretch. Let's take those legs out wide. Good. I've got flexion in my feet. Big inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge forward, long spine here. Make sure toes, knees, and hips still face the ceiling. They didn't turn inward. And when you're ready, and we'll come back up. Inhale, exhale, rotate to the left, fold to the left. Now, modification here is to take your right foot in. So if you need to do that, you can do that. I'll just demo that since I'm already there. Breathe into that back body. Inhale, coming back up, both legs long, or bring that left foot in. Big inhale and reach. Exhale, rotate and fold. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Good. From here, take the arms out, just find some rotation. Palms up, hands to the shoulders, move forward and back. Keeping the rib cage in. Let's take that into some circles. In other direction. Good, out to the side. Bringing arms up, touching hands together, bending the elbows straight back. Just tricep stretch. Taking that up and taking that down. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale. Turning the palms away, press that air away as you grow taller. Way to go. You made it through this Matwork class with the ring. I hope you enjoyed it. Had a great workout, whether you use the ring or not. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye-bye.